Checks in the mail.
Yeah.
Anyway, so again, welcome. And I don't have a mic. Oh, we did all this without a mic. God damn it, let's start over. All right, welcome back, you little
I don't think you could say that on the air.
Oh, welcome back, patrons. Oh wait, we don't have a patron account. Welcome back, guys that say hi at the car show. Subscribers, new subscribers. Maybe you should join. Maybe you should subscribe and like click the bell, get notifications, and then you wouldn't be new anymore. You'd be like an OG.
And then they could go to the website.
Or an OV. You could be an OV, like original viewer.
Oh.
It's like a gangster, but different. Except for you watch YouTube on your phone or your TV. Or anyway, welcome back. This is your second installment of May. Maybe May. It's gonna be May. As Justin Timberlake or whoever said that. Anyway, here we are. Pio's off today. Laramie took a half day. He was supposed to be here at noon, but it's 1. He ain't here. So I did paperwork all morning. Came out here. I drank coffee. I mean, I'm not Dave Kindig. Like, I don't carry a coffee around with me, but you know, I still drink it.
You drink yours faster.
Yeah, but we're out here, and yesterday we took delivery of this brand new Rev B chassis. Right? Yesterday or 2 days ago?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday. Took delivery of the brand new Rev B chassis, and then we got right on it. Really, it was just you and me.
Yeah.
A little Scott. Scott helped because the delivery guy has to help. Assembled the Don Hardy engine. That's an LS3, like 550-ish horsepower. I haven't looked at the dyno sheet. And then Jason from Choice Transmission gave us a 4L60-ish, 65, 70 transmission, something like that. We threw on the Curry third member and the bare brakes, and then finished it out with some shot wheels. So we did all that yesterday. Again, yesterday, the truck that's behind you that we'll show you in a second got dropped off. It's a 69 Chevy C10, very similar to mine, but green instead of blue. And more rust than mine, unfortunately, that we just realized now that we started working on it. But we stopped everything we were doing, which we'll cover in a few minutes. We stopped everything we're doing so that we can put this cab on this chassis and instant gratification for a customer. Chris is cutting it out. He's patiently waiting for us to stop talking so he can make more noise. And then we'll put it on. Okay, so what's this? I mean, this is gonna be like in the middle of the video, but we're gonna start over. So thanks for watching the first couple minutes, but the second half, quarter, 3/4, whatever it is, like we were talking about, we pulled that chassis apart. We've had a lot of visitors and a lot of stuff going on today, and the phone's been nuts, and we appreciate every single one of you. The guys that stopped by could have bought a shirt or a hat or something, but nobody did. They just stole time, but that's okay, it's part of the job. Let's go see how far the guys got in the 10 seconds since you watched this video till now, but it's been like 2 hours. So let's go look. We'll just walk through the shop like a normal update video. Scott's Caddy. We've got the wheels and tires fitting finally. The guys over at Bear, Rick and Brian, helped us out a ton. They machined these custom spacers, which miraculously, the tire still tugs. So we've talked about this a few times on Instagram. Unfortunately for Scott, he went somewhere else to order wheels. They didn't pay any attention to the car or what was going on or anything, and we've got this, normally even bigger than this, dust cap for the Bear brakes, but Bear also machined, which we don't have the right O-ring in here right now, but they machined these custom dust caps for us. They machined these custom spacers for us, and now we've got the wheels to fit. So if you follow us on Instagram, you'll see the wheels fit, the car laid out. We've got chopping block suspension. We've got our AccuAir sensors done. We've got exhaust done. We're waiting on the drive shaft to get here, so we pulled the exhaust back out so we can put the drive shaft in, do our drive shaft tunnel, which basically goes from transmission all the way to the axle, so the whole middle of the car. So we'll get our drive shaft tunnel done, and then we're gonna yank the engine and transmission out, yank the radiator out, send the firewall plate over to Frank to get painted. Once that's painted, bolt and glue that back in, put the engine transmission back in. By that time, the transmission tunnel and the drive shaft tunnel will be painted, rust-free, and then we'll start cruising on wiring. Speaking of wiring, let's go look at Marlin's truck, because that's where we are with that one. Eric came over earlier today, did this lower grill piece, the grill, the upper grill piece, so the front end's kind of going together. We've got everything in the engine bay in. We've started running wires. We've got our headlight, horn, fans, all that type of stuff is ready to go forward. We've started in the cab. So we're not doing like normal headlight switch, starter key, or ignition key. I'm basically wiring from scratch on headlight switch, high beam switch, wipers, dome light. It's all gonna be a push button LED illuminated switches. So it's a ton of extra work, but I just didn't feel like sticking a normal headlight switch on the dash was gonna be cool in this truck. Because if you go inside, we may have shown you this last time. I don't know if we did or not, but all this dash is all wrapped in Hyde's leather. So like just drilling holes into the dash wasn't gonna look good. So we're currently working on relays, circuit breakers, push button switches, latching switches, momentary switches, everything, like power windows, all gonna be on the same type of black illuminated billet buttons. And this one's also getting the Dakota, the new graphic series gauges. So I'm excited to show you guys that. It'll be the first time we used one. They look really cool in the photos. Hopefully they look really cool in person. Out back, a lot of this was done by Jason over at Arizona High Test. We did have to do some extra stuff. It had a CVT, converted it to a VT. Axle was too wide to fit the fender, so we narrowed the axle, and then with that came repowder coating some stuff and rewiring some things. But for the most part, this is high test work. We just have to make everything function and go down the road and be as reliable as everything else that we try to build. Bronco axles, nothing's changed except for got some powder coat parts back. We got the hubs, spindles. Now we can build those, throw the bare brakes on those, we'll be good to go. But then what we started this video with earlier was the C10. So we drove this truck in this morning. We built the chassis yesterday, and now the cab lives on the chassis. We've got some little tweaking here and there to do, and the engine fits good, wheels and tires fit good. Don't have the bed on it, so I can't tell you wheelbase is good, but I'm sure it is. We'll talk more about that one next time. We've got Milan's Suburban. We've got the gas tank in. We've got the fuel filler, which was a little bit of a work to get hooked up, but we've got all that done. So we're ready to start doing some flooring in the back of that. We've got Aaron Reed's truck here now. Was that here last time? Was? Okay, so nothing's changed other than we ordered like $10,000 worth of parts. So now we've got radiator, steering column, shifter, U-joints, ABS master cylinder, firewall mount, brake pedal, a bunch of parts here to work on that. So, soon. The problem is, like, some people leave us more money than others, and we love Aaron, but I already spent all your money just on parts, so we can't touch it yet. Over here, Kratos' truck, which I think the only thing we've done since then, or since the last video, was let this thing air out because it's on ball valves and it aired out. It looks cool. Hopefully one day it'll be done driving. One big update is you didn't see the OBS. So the OBS has that shelf, and that'll be back from powder coat tomorrow, Friday. Even though we're closed, owner of the business gets to come in on Friday and Saturday and work, and the guys go home and enjoy pool life or something. I'll be here. Another thing that's missing is Larry Gloria's truck is no longer here. So all of these parts came off of Larry Gloria's truck, and we sent that truck over to Frank. So now the C10 that has lived here for quite a while and had a lot of work done and will be one of the baddest C10s that we've ever done is now in the hands of iCandy Paintworks. So we tore off a bunch of parts that don't need to be on the truck for its time spent over at iCandy Paintworks. So that's another thing that's missing. So we got one new one, Alan's truck, and we got rid of two. Brandon's truck, the chassis is done, but we don't have the axle, so we didn't want the chassis until the axle's in there. I think Scott at Rev B just got shipping on the axle, so we should have that probably next week. Just ordered an engine for it because his engine builder that he hired let him down, so we have one coming next week. So in 2 weeks, when we do this again, maybe you'll see that truck on a chassis, and it'll be a Rev B chassis. Again, you're gonna start seeing that theme around here, Rev B chassis. MWs, we just say MW because it's way cooler than saying his actual name and whatever, but done. We're just putting miles on it. We've put a few on it since the last time. So far, so good. Everything's 2 thumbs up. Show me a golf cart that lays harder. I don't know. Anyway, we'll keep this one short and sweet. That's it. That's what's going on. What's coming in the future? Hopefully we have Marlin's truck running in the next week or 2. Like I say, that thing's way more wiring than I'm used to doing. It's fine. I'm doing most of the wiring, so that sucks because I get drawn away from doing a bunch of stuff, but we're almost there. Show you, let's go look at the little thing I made. Holy crap, Laramie came in. Those tailgate latch kits, look, he's carrying tailgate latch kit parts. Come on, let's go look. Let's make them hold them. They're super heavy, so. These are the heavy boxes too. So these just got back from plating. They're clear zinced. So, look at Olin's got some. Everybody's carrying. See, I made a cool little panel. So, windows, headlights, high beams, lights underneath the truck, lights in the bed, dome light, and wiper. Cool? Cool. All right. Oh, and I gotta put this in there too. This is what lifts up the bed. So, the Dakota digital actuators we use for the bed, up, middle, down, or down, middle, up, or however you want to wire it. You can make it work. Anyway, that'll all go in the center console. And what else? Pay attention. 2 weeks from now, there'll be even more stuff. We'll have a OBS chassis done and assembled. Probably not running, but we'll probably have Marlin's done and running. If Frank buffs the bed and the bed fenders, then that'll be more assembled. And Cadillac will probably be, firewall will be at Frank's, maybe. Maybe we'll be done. Who knows? We'll just try to finish all this stuff up in the next 2 weeks. That way we have like just all finished videos. We should probably do a wrap up on my truck, turbo truck one day. Oh, speaking of my truck, come on, let's go up front. Look at that thing. Isn't it beautiful? I just drive that thing every day now. That's my favorite thing I've ever built myself, honestly. Like the turbo truck's neat, but I put like a huge muffler on this and it's quiet and it just goes down the road and everybody loves it, so, including me. Next stop for this is either paint, which is like right there, or interior, but interior is not gonna be much, like a little stereo and that's it. But good luck, like everything's for sale, but I don't know I'm selling that thing. Bye. See you next week, in 2 weeks, something. Bye.